Welcome back. It's your boy, Jordan. Today we're going to be going over tactical football IQ, the best decisions to make in game, and we're going to be going over why they're the best decisions to make in game. I really like the series that this guy has going on. It's a pretty smart series. Um, when it comes down to it, and in a lot of these situations, there are a lot of right answers. There could be at least two, sometimes three right answers, right? So sometimes the answer he goes with all the time isn't even the best answer. But that's fine. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. To teach all of you youngins ball. Okay? We're gonna teach you ball. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. You're going to be seeing premium ball knowledge from a real elite athlete for free. I know. You can thank me later. I take Cash App, no Zelle. All right. Okay. Let's get into it. Before we even get into it, let me like the video. Let me show some love. Let me show some love. Shout out to Become Elite. Thanks for the video, man. Let's go.
Arsenal defending in? Is it a 5-4-1? Is it B, a 4-1-4-1? C, a 5-2-3? Or D, a
Oh, what they're defending in? This is easy. It's a 4-4-2. Come on. Man.
4-2?
It's a nasty 4-4-2.
The answer is D, 4-4-2.
This is a
Next
disgusting
question, on the flip side, what formation is
Yo, they're haram ball.
Man U defending in?
Oh, this is Man U.
A, a 4-4-2? B, a 5-2-3? C, a 5-3-2? Or D, a 4-1-4-1?
Five, three, two.
The answer is a 5-2-3.
It's a 5-2-3.
As
Okay.
Arsenal swings the ball over to the left side of the field, what run should Gabriel Martinelli make right here? Should he check down the line to open up space?
I mean, let's be honest. Man United has been in garbage form. They can't even keep a proper football structure, okay? Like, it's not on me.
The defender, should he make an out to in run in front of the defender into this pocket of space? Or should he make a run down the line behind this right wing back?
I think you should go out to in. I think you should go out to in for this run.
The answer is down the line behind this right wing back because of the positioning of this wing back. He's high, he's wide, he's close, and his body positioning is also faced inside with Gabriel Martinelli behind his back. So this picture just screams that winger, make a run in behind.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good point. That's a good point. You're catching him. Okay, fair enough. You know what? We're not starting off too hot. That's a great one. That's a good point.
Onana has the ball, plays out to Mazraoui. He has the ball now looking forward. Where should he play this next pass based off of Arsenal's press? Should he play A, back to Onana, B, into Bruno Fernandes here, C, into Ugarte, or D, into Malacia?
I want to say Bruno. I want to say Bruno.
Based off of Odegaard's rounded press, I think the best option.
Oh, he's that. So I said this guy's screenshots cook some they cook you, bro. His screenshots cook you, bro.
Is to play back to Onana.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit benefit of the doubt if you said to play into Malacia. I think that's not a bad option if he takes his touch out wide. But since his body position's faced inside, Onana here is the best option. Question number 5. The ball is played back into Bruno Fernandes. Where should he go with this ball? Should it be played into A, Højlund? Should it be played back to Garnacho? Should it be played all the way back to Maguire? Should he turn and play all the way back to Mazraoui? Or should he find this space and play into Malacia?
Oh, Malacia. Easy. Malacia's the ball then.
I think this is a pretty clear one. You can see Arsenal's defensive line hasn't shifted to protect this space. There's a clear space here. Malacia is already making that run, and Saka now has stopped tracking that run and been attracted to the ball. It's a clear angle, clear pass to play into this area for Malacia into space. Manchester United now with possession of the ball in the middle of the field. The ball swings into Harry Maguire, out to Mazraoui. And now in this moment, where should Malacia make his run? Should he A, check back to the half line and try to receive the ball 2 feet here? Should he B, check inside into this pocket of space?
Running behind.
Or C, should he make a run down the line?
Running behind. C. Look at the defense. Look at the position of Saka and Jurriën Timber.
Malacia should make the run into this space because you want to have counter movement. You can see Garnacho checking in towards the ball here. And when he does that, Timber is tracking aggressively.
Yep.
He's really following Garnacho's run very tightly here. So because of this, especially with Saka's kind of flat positioning, the clear answer is to make a run into the space that Garnacho and Timber are leaving into this huge pocket of space, this huge area, and make.
Now, most of you guys, we already know you'd probably said check inside because you guys think you're playing for Barcelona. You want to do the two-touch pass and go through the midfield all silky. You don't have enough first touch, by the way, to play for Barcelona. Let's just call a spade a spade. Secondly, you don't have that first time pass on you. Only players like myself and Iniesta, Xavi, Messi, Pedri, players like us, we can play for Barcelona because we have that first touch. Most of you guys gotta humble yourselves, man. Okay, it's fine. You have a Gyökeres first touch. Your first touch takes the ball. Every touch is a duel for you guys, and that's fine. Play to your strengths. Okay, buddy, play to your strengths.
Run down the line, counter movement to Garnacho checking in. It's a great run.
Look at that.
It works out. And now they've progressed the ball into the attacking half.
Yep.
Another build-up play for Manchester United. The ball swings all the way over to this far side now. The press is broken for Arsenal. What should Martinelli do in this instant? This is a tricky one, too. I'll give you a little heads up already. This is a tricky one. Should Martinelli round his run and cut out that pass back to the center back?
No.
Should he run straight at the defender and press him towards the sideline, or should he just retreat back into his line and let his team recover?
I'm saying run back, let your team recover. Because if you take that curved round run in, you're just inviting him to just run at your defenders with momentum, and then he's gonna have players coming into that play. So yeah, run back, man. See.
This is a tricky one because it really depends on the tactics of your team. I've seen correct answers for all three of these, but typically I'd say more often than not, when your press is broken, you want to retreat.
Yeah, this is easy, man. This is easy.
To initiate another press. Now we're just going to keep this play going for question number 8, but should Zinchenko here hold his line and try to force an offside here, or should he drop back and follow this run? For me, this is a clear situation where, as a left back, you need to drop and follow that run because Gallo's got maybe 5 yards of space that he can time.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Man, I'm looking at this guy, and he's not even in passing motion. It's not even in passing motion. So you're gonna have to drop back, man. You're gonna have to drop back. Holding the line, he has way too much time to make the pass. The guy, whoever's running it here hasn't even started running yet.
He can even run laterally to time that run. There's no pressure on the ball. It's very easy to time this run and stay onside. So as a left back here, you have to drop and follow this run because most likely that winger or that wing back is going to time this correctly and stay onside if you hold your line. Question number 9, a question for my center mids here. Ball's getting played into Bruno Fernandes in this pocket of space. It's tight and congested. Should he A, play it right back into De Ligt, B, try to play it all the way back to Onana, C, try to find Ugarte here, or D, play it all the way wide for Dalot?
I'm going Dalot.
I think it's so tight and congested that even playing back to De Ligt or Onana is a sketchy pass at this time. And I think the best option is to try to play it wide.
Good pass to Dalot,
using this passing lane right here. Question number 10. Arsenal attacking now. Saka with the ball, drives down the line. Where should he cross this ball? Should Saka look for a clip cross to the back post, maybe back of the 6-yard box?
No, I'm going to, cut back.
Should he look for a whipped-in cross on the ground to the near post? Or D, should he shoot on goal?
Shoot, what? cutback, man. Like,
I think with
shoot.
how set Man United are and how many bodies they have towards the near post, I think the right option here is what Saka does and finds a clip pass to the back of the 6-yard box. Since that line is set, they're going to have to turn their shoulders and attack outwards against Arsenal's momentum. And then also there's back post.
Listen, for that cutback, right? I'm saying for the cutback, you could put the ball in a place where Havertz could get to it quicker than a Man U player. Now it's in a more now it's in a more dangerous position for Havertz to do something with. You know? Whether he wants to from there give a little clip pass in, or if he just wants to smash it. Smash it. And especially when you smash it in the box like that, we all know deflections are nightmares for keepers to deal with. So I'm okay with him doing a cutback there and giving the ball to Havertz. You don't have to put it directly at his feet. You could control where you want Havertz to go with the ball.
So I think they're at the best case scenario to getting on the end of this cross. All right, we are across the halfway point of this test. Now into question 11. Man United with the ball. Ball comes back to Maguire. Where should he play this next ball? Should Maguire here try to A, play back into De Ligt?
No.
B, try to find Bruno Fernandes? C, turn and play all the way back to
Onana, yeah.
Or D, try to play into Mazraoui here?
Onana. I'm not giving it to Mazraoui. There's players about to press him.
Because of Man United's aggressive press really blocking off most of these passing angles.
Not Man United, Arsenal.
De Ligt and Mazraoui are both a little bit high and pinched in, not in the best areas to receive the ball. The really only answer, the safest option here is to open up and play all the way back to Onana, which is exactly what Maguire does. Question number 12, Manchester United is now attacking Arsenal's goal. Ball comes all the way over to this right side, bounces out to Dalot. Dalot now. How should he shoot this ball? Of course, you can shoot it and score so many different ways, but what is the highest chance of scoring this ball? Should he?
Now, this is where I separate myself from you mere amateurs of the sport. You people who just play ball for fun because it's fun to you. It's not fun to me. I play to win. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going for a half volley over the top, and we're going... It's going to travel. Wait, I'm going to let you guys know because you guys see where my finger is. It's going to travel over the top, bottom left corner. It's going to shoo, beep, 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 that's what it's going to do right there, man.
He A, go near post and low.
Nah, that's
go
sketchy.
Near post and high.
No.
Should he C, go far post and low, or should he D, go far post and high?
Far post and low.
I really don't want to say you should always do something because there's always an exception.
Yeah, there's an exception. But I'm not. Here's the thing. You want him to keep the ball low. No, I'm not going to keep the ball low because it could get blocked. So that's why I'm going for the curler to curl over the crowd and it's going to land neatly. You need a lot of technique for that attempt that I'm going to attempt. I know I can pull that off. That's why I'm going for that shot. Maybe you can pull that off. That's fine. Do what you can. If let's say you could just keep it basic, go for high far then. Go for high far. Shot wrong here. Keep it high. Try to because you don't want it to be on the ground because it has a high chance of it getting blocked.
In this area with a lot of bodies in front of goal with this angle, typically the best thing to do here is to play it hard on the ground across the goal with a lot of bodies in front of the goal because you never know what deflection you can get. You never know what your striker can maybe get a toe or a touch on. Usually 9 times out of 10 you want to hit this far post and low. It's the second half now. We switch sides. Manchester United are attacking, but where should
so the same reason I wanted to hit it low is the same reason he wanted to hit it low, but he has a little bit more positive thinking about it. I was thinking about if I'm hitting it low, man, that could get blocked. But he's thinking, man, I could get a deflection and it could go in. So I could see, not bad thinking. We're both thinking the same thing, but I would have gone for something spectacular.
Given that an early cross is going to be hit, should he A, stay exactly where he's at, stay on the top of the box for a cutback cross? Should he B, run in front of this defender towards the near post? Or should he
back post.
Try to run behind the defender?
Back post. Early back post is the best. You're gonna get that's the best and it's the easiest.
Now this is one where you could maybe argue he could round around and try to go to that back post, but most of the time when it's 1v1 in the box, you want to get it in front of that defender so that you can get a touch and more likely to get some action on the ball. Yeah, now we have an attacking sequence for Arsenal. I didn't even realize.
You know what? I gotta remember I'm tall as well. I'm 6'3", 190 pounds of pure muscle, right? So that's why I'm okay with going back post because I know I'm gonna get to that ball. Who's that? Declan Rice in the box? Huh, I'm getting to that ball. That's barbecue chicken. But who is that? Holgen? He doesn't have much. He doesn't have much jump.
Clips have really been about.
He's maybe not that strong. Okay, I could understand why he would like, he would go for that option. But play to your strengths. In that situation, you just play to your strengths. If you're tall, you could go for back post. If you're shorter and faster, you go in front of the player. Play to your strengths in that situation.
Manchester United, but now we're focusing on Arsenal. Coming into the box here, where should this cross go? Should he A, try to play a ball across the 6 for Martinelli running and crashing into the space? Should he B, try to find Kai Havertz's feet here?
Nah, that's a little.
C, cut the ball back to the top of the box for one of these two players?
Ooh, you know what? I don't want to do Martinelli because this guy is running back, right? So he could probably get a foot in on that. I'm liking this because Saka has a great long shot on him. So I'm going cut back to Saka.
I think that based off of the defender's positioning, I think based off of Martinelli's run being tracked, I think based off of all four of these defenders crashing the 6 and really not having anybody top of the box, the highest likelihood of scoring here is a cutback cross to one of these two.
Yo, bro, he stole Saka's ball to do some bull. Stole Saka's ball to do some bull with. Oh my goodness.
That's the tricky part about football is that sometimes the thing that you should do is predictable and you want to be unpredictable and do something that the defenders aren't expecting, and sometimes the right answer is to try to just smash the ball across the 6 for Martinelli there. But a lot of the times, majority of the times, you want to play the high likelihood thing of what's going to work out best.
You want to apply that. A lot
of times too, there's
the high percentage of like you want to play the decision that has the highest percentage of success most of the time. And that's why players like Neymar, Ronaldinho, Messi, Ronaldo are revered so highly because they don't give a fuck about playing the highest possibility all the time. Sometimes Messi's going to be like, oh, that's 15 players in front of me? All right, let's show them how a real nigga gets it done, nigga. Let's show them how a real nigga gets it done. Okay? Goal. Ronaldo's like, oh, I could do a 1-2 with Scholes? Why do a 1-2 with Scholes when I could just send a rocket from 30, 40 yards out? That guy. How? Hold that. That's another goal. Ronaldinho's on the wing like, oh, cut back. No, nigga. I'm going to rainbow flick the out of this pussy, and then I'm going to curl it with my weak foot into the top right bin. Are you dumb? I'm Ronaldinho, nigga.
There's multiple right answers. I tried to find instances in the game where there's one clear right answer, but there's never just one clear answer at any given moment. All right, now transition attack from Manchester United. Arsenal tries to attack here, end up losing the ball. Ball bounces to, I believe, Bruno Fernandes. He's looking forward. Where should this ball go? Should he A, try to find his left wing back Malacia here?
Over the top to Xerxes, maybe?
Slip Højlund in behind. C, try to find Garnacho in this pocket of space.
That's Garnacho or Xerxes?
Or D, try to switch it out wide to this right side.
You know what? Looking at how this guy's body is, if you could beat, I'm guessing this is Thomas Partey right here. This is not a bad ball in. This is not a bad ball in right here. Holgen, I'd probably say Holgen. Oh, actually, you know what? Switching the play to this guy right here is not bad either. Holgen or Diallo?
I think with how many numbers Arsenal has in this far side,
he's going Diallo.
Every single one of their defending players is on that far side of the field besides Zinchenko. I think the right answer here is to open up and to not force it down in this congested area. Open up and try to find this big area of space on the right side. Now, it doesn't work out. He doesn't hit the right pass, or he hits the right pass, but he doesn't execute the right pass, and he underhits it. But I think that is the right idea of what he should do in that moment. For question number 16, we're going to look at Arsenal's press and specifically the left back Timber's positioning. Onana is going to play it out wide right, and he's going to receive the ball back again. Now, in this moment, Timber has 2 players that he needs to take care of. You can see that Arsenal's pushing a lot of bodies forward. They're pushing their center mids on. Timber now has to make a decision. Should he A, stay halfway between these 2 players, trying to mark both and just kind of seeing how the play progresses? Should he B, get tight against this man and tuck inside? Should he C, get wide and get tight on this winger? Or D, drop back in his line with his center backs?
This is a little bit more difficult because I'm not a defensive player, right? I'm not really a defensive player. But what would make these guys' job a lot harder right here? Wow. I want to say go high in.
With this situation with the press, especially when the ball's in the far area of the field, you usually have to leave 1 or 2 guys unmarked on that far side of the field. So Timber here should tuck in a little bit, but he really wants to be halfway between these 2 players. If the ball starts to shift over, then he can kind of delay and wait for a center mid to come back or somebody to shift over and help him.
Damn. That's how I mark people, though. I do the halfway gimmick. Shit, I should have won my guts.
To basically occupy both of these players by staying halfway in between.
See, you see what happens when I listen to the viewer? You see what happens when I listen to you? I'm gonna stop listening to you. Yeah, you, who's watching the video right now? Stop trying to tell me what to do, man. You're obviously giving me the wrong answers, bro. Leave me alone, man.
Overcommits to either one, he can be in trouble. And if he drops all the way off, then that press can easily be broken. And again, he can be in trouble. Arsenal now building up the ball. Where should this ball be played? When the right back receives the ball, he looks up, he's got time and space. Where should this ball be played? Should he A, trying to find one of his attacking players in this pocket of space? Should he B, try to play a ball in behind into this area for one of his strikers or wingers?
Yeah, Saka.
Should he C, try to find a center mid to switch the point of attack? Or should he D, play it back to one of his center backs to reset the attack?
Center back.
This is a clear ball in behind, kind of curled around. Just
you saying going to the striker? Because I'm watching Saka's position, and isn't Saka offside? Like, look, isn't he offside? Look, he's offside.
Basically hugging the sideline into this area.
Looks offside to me, man.
Of how much time he has on the ball and how high Man United's line is right here. The back line is only 20 yards from the ball right now, and they're very flat. They're not dropping, and there's so much space in behind this back line. This is a clear.
So he runs back.
Ball in behind, wrapping the ball.
He curls his run
along the sideline into this area for one of his attackers to run onto.
Okay, very
another build-up play from Arsenal. So Arsenal's going to have the ball. They're going to play into the center mid here, play all the way back to the center back. Where should this left winger make his run? Should he A, pop into this pocket of space so he can receive the ball to feet? Should he drop very low and wide so that ball can come out to Timber and then Timber can play out wide to him? Should he make an inside run into this area right here? Or should he just turn and run into the space behind the back line towards the corner flag?
I say there's 2 good answers. I say you could drop low. You want to play it safe, and that's mostly what Arsenal do. They play it safe. Or you could turn and go based on the momentum of Buddy over here, but he's gonna have time to switch his run. But you're still gonna have the jump on him. Let's see.
I think the clear answer here again is to make a run in behind, just based off of this right back's defensive positioning. You can see how overly aggressive he's being, his momentum, everything. He's high, he's wide. He's already anticipating and running to weed out a pass on the ground to feet here. So the clear answer is to go against this guy's momentum and to make a run behind here. And you can see how well that works out. He gets a clear 5-10 yards ahead of him.
Yeah.
Probably should play that ball first time on the ground there, but still gets a great shot attempt off.
Oh,
okay,
they're
now for
pissed.
question number 20, the
Arsenal
final question, we're going to look
with.
at a very, very similar play and once again try to figure out where Trossard should make his run. So ball comes into Declan Rice. You can already see he's turning. You can already see the intent. He's already checked his shoulder. He wants to switch the point of attack with how many numbers Manchester United has thrown over to this far side of the field. Should he check into this pocket of space? Should he drift wide to keep this passing lane open but try to receive the ball to his feet? Should he run in behind, making that same run as before, or again, should he run inside to almost inside the center circle?
Check it. I would drift out, like give space to the wings. Give space to the wings, man.
I think if you watch this right defender's positioning, once again, this tells you where to make the run. He's anticipating now that ball over the top and behind. He's prepared for it. He's dropping. His momentum now is kind of dropping back because he just got burned in the last play. So I think now the right answer is not to make that run in behind and instead try to kind of just drift into this area, maybe check a little bit to receive the ball into feet and to attack. Now, you don't want to drop too low and check in too deep. Because
okay, so I'm not gonna lie, he's on fire. He's been on fire. To be honest, like he hasn't been saying a lot of dumb decisions this video. I'm gonna give it to you, man. I don't even know his name. This guy, the Yankee Doodle. I'm gonna call him Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle, you didn't do a bad job with this video. This is a pretty good one. Let me know, how many answers did you guys get right? How many answers did you guys get wrong out of the 20? And what did you learn today from Jacob Jordan? What did you learn? Let me know in the comments. Like the video. I'm out. Peace.